The Backrooms has tons of levels inside of its lore. Some of them are great, some of them are amazing, and others are literally horrible and make me question why I do this. And today in this video, I'm gonna be talking about 3 of those terrible, awful levels that should not exist. Now this is sort of a continuation of the Joke Levels series, if you remember that. So if you do enjoy that series and you want to see more episodes after this, please leave a like on this video, that way I know. But without further ado, get ready to point and to laugh. Let's get into 3 of the most stupid levels that I've ever seen in my entire 5 years of talking about the Backrooms. Backrooms level Wyoming has a class 4 survival difficulty because, get this, apparently there's a moderate amount of oil, heavy influences of capitalism, and extreme American patriotism. That's probably one of the best level classifications that I have ever read. Level Wyoming is a mythical place in the lore of the Joke Levels. It manifests itself as an infinitely expanding white plane, similar to the Void, except this is just white, and the entire white plane is some kind of distortion in the space-time continuum, and it's so rare and mythical that a lot of people don't even think it exists. Now, the purpose and the origination of this infinite white void has tons of conspiracies surrounding it. Some say it's the US government's doing, and they created it as some kind of experiment to find out how to store things or keep people living there or imprison them there, maybe, and now somehow it exists in the Backrooms universe. Other people say that it's literally just what Wyoming naturally looks like, and everything that you see in Wyoming when you go in real life is a mirage, which after being there 4 or 5 times, you might be right. Upon a closer inspection of this void, some people claim to see small colored panels drifting through the expanse with no destination in sight. If you've ever seen that one SpongeBob episode, that's where this image comes from. The panels themselves are a few inches thick at most, and they kind of just resemble 2D frames flying through a void. The floor of that void is invisible, yet you can walk on it somehow. No obvious source of light or any structure, you can somehow walk straight and you can see everything. Why should Backrooms levels have to make sense? They've never had to up until now, so why should they start? Throughout this white void, you might come across a few other notable points of intrigue, like several random obelisks or school buses or small buildings. All of these things have this Americana vibe. There's flags, there's fast food, there's posters from the old wars like Uncle Sam and stuff. Pretty much everything here is like America vomited all over the level. And these things are listed as cognito hazards for any non-American that enters the level, because apparently the brain will get overwhelmed by all the patriotism and you'll literally die. Like, you will pass away. Another thing you have to be aware of when walking through this void is that the Star-Spangled Banner is playing all the time when you're here. You can't make it go away. It gets loud sometimes, it gets quiet sometimes, but it's always there. It's just propaganda literally as far as the ears can hear and the eyes can see. Now, besides the fact that you're in an infinite white void forever, there's another strange effect inside the level called the level Wyoming effect, where if you come here, for some reason after you leave, you do not think the USA state of Wyoming is real. You think it looks like this level, and you cannot be convinced otherwise. No matter what you say, no matter what you thought before, it doesn't exist to you now. But like I said, that's pretty cool because it doesn't actually exist. If you want to enter level Wyoming for some reason or another, you can find and stare at a square-shaped cloud in level exit, and this will send you to this white void where you can experience America fully. If you want to exit, you have to find a color panel in the shape of the state of Kentucky and touch it. After you touch it, you'll be sent out to another level. Shout out Kentucky, that's where I live. So if you love Americana propaganda and a horribly written Backrooms level, this is the perfect level for you! Level 138, or the touch grass therapy level, is a place that I've mentioned briefly in previous episodes, but I do want to go ahead and give it its entire explanation because it's pretty funny. For those of you that don't know, this level is essentially for all of you watching this video that are terminally online and they never get off your phone. It's classified as a class 1 difficulty, and it's completely safe, completely stable, and it serves one purpose. Its entire goal is to be this secret reality that acts as a therapeutic level for those terminally online people that never get off the internet. The entire expanse is this outdoor area with a bright blue sky, warm temperatures, and soft grass for as far as you can go. There's a gentle warm breeze blowing through the entire place, which keeps it fresh, and literally the entire effect of this level is you get sent here after being online for too long, and you'll stay here and you'll be trapped here for as long as it takes to make you better. It'll fix your mental health, but it might take a while. There are multiple types of grass that live inside this level. There's Kentucky bluegrass, Dichondra, Bermuda, centipede grass. There's literally every kind of grass you can think of, and they all grow in different parts of the place. Technology is not allowed inside this level. It is a tech-free zone, and you simply will not be able to enter it if you bring any tech with you. When you spend more than 6 hours on your electronic devices, this list of rules I'm about to read, this is how you get here and how you spend your time here. Number 1, when you spend more than 6 hours on your device without having a break, you'll be sent here. When all of your social interactions and activities are not in real life, but they've become digital, you'll be sent here. If you're a terrible human being and you interact on the internet and troll people and that kind of stuff, you'll be sent here. And pretty much anything like that, those types of things will cause you to be sent to this level. So what are the benefits of coming to level touch grass? Why should you do it? Well, for one, it reduces your blood pressure. It also reduces your heartbeat and stress. These things are proven. Anybody that comes here relaxes, they get grounded, and it seems to just make them better people. It also improves your mood and improves your focus, and it reduces sweaty palms and all that stuff. So if you're just a nervous wreck who's terminally online, you need to come here. It also apparently increases your productivity in real life, which some of you need that. I know half your rooms are disgusting, you need to go clean them right now. But the last point, and the most important point, is something you should listen to here, and that is that the only way to get out of level touch grass is to touch grass until a state of well-being is achieved. Until your mental instability is fixed, you will not be able to leave. This could take 30 minutes, this could take 2 hours, this could take 3 weeks, depending on how strange and unhealthy you are. But once your session is complete and you are deemed back to normal, you'll be sent out to wherever you came from. I guess a good thing is you can access this level as many times as you want, and essentially this is probably like the best level in the Backrooms because it just has a bunch of terminally online people getting fixed, but that also makes it the worst level. If you're watching this right now, remember, it's not that serious. Go touch some grass outside, breathe in the fresh air, it'll all be okay. Now the last level for today is probably the worst piece of literature I've ever read in my 5 years of doing this. This is level Florida. Level Florida is classed as a class 3F for being insane, unsecure, and Floridian. This is apparently an anomalous level deep inside of the Backrooms lore that has an expansive landscape of swamps and urban areas. Throughout this expanse, there are sprawling places with entities, strange effects, and the most common entity being the Florida Man. Apparently this level is also known far and wide for its nice beaches. The weather inside of level Florida ranges from heavy rain to humidity to tornadoes, literally anything like that, and pretty much all that actually happens in real Florida too. The most common thing you'll see here though, like I said earlier, is the entity known as the Florida Men. This is a group of creatures that are very strange, very chaotic, very unnatural humanoid figures that just erratically move around all the time. They just are animated constantly, they never stop, and they run around in strange ways. They jerk and they warp and they glitch constantly, and they pretty much are like wretches, but worse. There are also specific chain stores that you can encounter when in level Florida 2. Like you guessed it, Publix is here, where you can stock up on foods and supplies to survive the swamps and the Florida Men of the level. The main food variant inside of Publix stores here, of course, are Publix subs, which come in an infinite variety of styles with different toppings and all that. You know what a sub is, I don't have to explain it to you, please help me, this is awful. Really, the entire point of this level is just the state of Florida, but inside the Backrooms. With little to no exaggeration, if you've ever been there, like to the Miami-Dade area, this level is exactly what that's like. If for some reason you just listen to that and you want to go to level Florida in the Backrooms, you have to find a vacation poster on any other Backrooms level and no clip through it. That'll send you here. And if you want to escape, which I'm sure you do, you have to find a manhole cover in the street and climb down inside of it, and you'll be sent out. And you probably want to do that way you don't get attacked by an alligator or a Florida Man or whatever else is here. I will say my brain is quite literally leaking out of my eyeballs after scripting this video. I forgot how bad some of these bad levels are, so if you made it this far, please, for my own sake, please leave a like. And with that said, those were the 3 most stupid, awful, horrible joke Backrooms levels I could find for this video. Don't be upset that they exist. They are joke levels. It's a joke. Instead, you should feel sorry for me that I had to read through them and write them and make a video on them. But I know some of y'all love these joke levels series episodes episodes, so if you want more, I'll do them, even though it tortures my own mind. But hopefully you did enjoy watching. Thank you for everything you do. Go follow my Instagram and my TikTok if you please. I'm trying to hit 30,000 followers on Instagram. I'm so close. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. And with all that said, I think I'm going to end the video here. Bye.